Hey y'all, it's Optimistic K. I just want to take some time to, give you an update on where I'm at when it comes to my entrepreneur journey. I think that it is super important to continue to pursue the goals and the dreams that you feel that God has placed in your heart. Like we all have our lane and our lot that we have to deal with and the things that we know that God has called us to do. So sometimes working towards that thing and trying to stay, you know, filled up and just like invigorated with doing the work can be testy, y'all. It can be a lot. Okay. So I've been working towards becoming a full-time entrepreneur for about I would say since 2014. So 10 years, y'all. I've been working towards this for 10 years. I've had moments where I was able to solely focus on just entrepreneurship, and then I've had moments where I had to, work numerous jobs to make sure that I'm able to sustain doing the things that I want to do. I started my businesses in 2017, and I took one business that my mom created when I was younger and revamped it and relaunched it. And then I also started my life coaching business, which is Level 27 Life Coaching and Advising. I'm super passionate about entrepreneurship because I believe that regardless of if you work for a company or work for someone, you should always have something that's your own, because you do not want to be in a position where someone can just like pull the rug out from under you. And I'm not operating out of fear. I just want to make sure that I have something that's mine too. I'm thinking about legacy, and I think that it's super important for us all to leave our mark on the earth. So having something that you created, you built, and you like nurtured is just such a beautiful thing to me. And I do understand that everybody's not an entrepreneur and everybody doesn't have, that type of mindset. But as for me in my house, I believe that I was born to be an entrepreneur. I have no problem working, no problem putting in the work, no problem doing what is required of me to make it work and to build. But I feel like, honestly, from my childhood, I really was like influenced early. My mother started Caber Nails, flowers, etc. flowers and balloons when I was a kid. And I remember waking up, like blowing up balloons, making balloon bouquets, flower arrangements, mums, just doing a lot of arts and crafts and things like that for our business. And I seen her open numerous storefronts, and I'm gonna drop them in here like boom, 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 boom. She's had numerous storefronts, and although we weren't able to retain them all, the fact that I was exposed to that at an early age let me know early that you have options to create. My mom instilled the spirit of using your imagination to create and following God. That's literally what we were taught. And she also instilled a great work ethic in us, because although she had these businesses, she was still working numerous jobs to take care of us. So when you see that and you are exposed to that type of work ethic, it does something to you. Like, it makes you like want to get up and do things and try and at least try and fail again to, get to wherever you believe that you're supposed to be. Now, all of that trying and failing, going back and forth, testing things out, trying stuff, it ain't working. Like, all of that kind of stuff can be discouraging at times. If you're not careful, you can find yourself getting burnt out. You can find yourself, just questioning if this is something that you really are supposed to be doing. And last year in 2023, let me tell y'all something. I had that moment after, 9-10 years of trying stuff, and it didn't work. I had that moment like at the end of July. I was feeling very much so concerned about like, how is this gonna work? I was getting in my own head. I was literally creating the issue, but I felt in my spirit that I needed to take like a sabbatical. Like, I just needed a break from everything. Like, I feel like God was calling me into the wilderness just so he could get my mind right and help me to figure out what it is I really wanted. because I was ready to quit, y'all. Like, I really was at the space where it was like, I'm ready to quit. I'm tired, boss. Like, I'm tired, because I felt in my spirit that I had tried numerous things. I've invested so much money. I've put things in place, and I felt like what I was producing wasn't yielding results. But what I had to realize too is, just because you do something does not mean you're going to get what you feel in return. And it's not about, growing so fast. It's about the gradual steps. And I always had that mindset, but I don't know what happened last year that I was just like, I was getting in my own head like really bad last year for some reason. So I took a sabbatical from, actually it was supposed to start August 1st. But I started like July 20th. So I started July 20th, and I took that sabbatical all the way to December 1st. And all I did was eat, sleep, breathe, pray. Eat, sleep, breathe, pray. I didn't touch anything that had to do with any of the giftings or like coaching or crafting, anything. I didn't do anything. Normally I would have gotten a lot of like grad cap orders. God shut that down. He literally shut me completely down so that he could restore and renew my spirit and make sure that my heart was pure and clear my mind and get me back into a space where I understood what the mission was and who I was called to serve. Right. So throughout that sabbatical, I was very intentional about sitting down, quiet time with God, reading my Bible, watching sermons, doing the things that I love to do, like watching sports, trying new food. I'm vegan, so I mean, trying new recipes and different things like that, and then just like listening to my records and like just doing things that makes Katrina happy. Just taking time to fill myself up, right? And so throughout that process, I was able to discover or rediscover the purpose and the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because the enemy will do whatever he can to get you off of your post. And for me, although I wanted to give up, there was still something in me that was like, I can't give up because I know what God told me. I know who I am and I know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm saying all this to say that as you pursue the things that you believe God is calling you to pursue, you got to make sure that you keep him at the center of it. You have to make sure that you take breaks, manage yourself well, because if you can manage your time and make sure that you give God your time, you're going to be straight. You're going to be well-rounded, and you're going to be able to stand up to the strikes of the enemy, and you'll be able to, overcome those things a lot easier if you have your things in order. So I want to encourage y'all to keep fighting, because God did not set you on this path for no reason. Just like with me, he didn't set me on this path for no reason. I know that he called me to help people transition well, but most importantly, he's given me the gift to connect with the youth. And I know that that is an amazing gift. That's something that everybody does not have. And I know that he's using, whenever I'm in the presence of a young person or I'm communicating with them, I know that he's using me as a vessel to deliver a message. And as lost as our youth are right now, the devil would have loved for me to step off of my post and be like, I'm done with it. That's what he wanted me to do, right? I had to get myself back together. But it started first with listening and hearing God call me and being obedient and shutting everything down so that I can get myself back to a better level and a better mindset so that I can execute. So I pray that y'all will just listen to your body, listen to the Spirit, the Holy Spirit that's speaking within you. Be obedient. If he say shut it down, shut it down. And take the time to, get to know what the heck is going on and to, refresh yourself. And just know that God is with you the whole way. That's all I can say. I'm not giving up on anything. I feel like he renewed my spirit. He renewed my vision. And he gave me something that I didn't have before. And I think that whenever we're called out to the wilderness, that's what happens. God secludes us from people so that we can have undivided attention placed on him, and that he has our ear, so that he knows he has our ear fully. And he helps us to just regain our composure and just to know that he's with us. But it's going to be important for us to make sure that we prioritize making sure that God is at the forefront of everything that we're doing by giving him our time up front. That way, you don't have to always be halted, or he doesn't have to demand your attention. So I pray that you will keep on fighting the good fight. Keep on doing the things that you know that God is calling you to do. And if you feel stressed, if you feel like you're getting a little out of whack, take a break and recalibrate. And make sure that your circle is a circle that's going to pour into you and help you to do everything that you know God is calling you to do as well. You need people around you who support you in your good times, your bad time, and indifferent. So I thank y'all for listening to this. As we move forward, I will keep giving y'all updates on how entrepreneurship is going or the journey is going. But right now, just know that being called out to the wilderness is a great thing, because God is going to refine you. And as you continue to journey on, trust the process. Trust God and respect the process. All right, y'all. Until next time, stay focused, trust God, and respect the process. I'm Optimistic K, also known as Coach K. Be sure to follow us, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to y'all later. All right, bye.